Good morning. Do you want flatter tummies, nipped in waist, better sleep, and to feel much healthier? Do you? If you want it, listen in all this week because I'm going to give you some top tips and I'm going to give you lots of strategies to help you do just that. Are you ready? Do you know what? This is nuts, right? I've got my TikTok up there and I'm really bright. I've got my Instagram over here and it's really dull today. And I've got my StreamYard on, which is all right. So are you ready for this? We're going to do the hoop and chat. Our focus week is about better sleep, but I'm going to be talking to you about how to get a flatter tummy, a nipped in waist, to get better sleep, to be fitter, healthier, and just feel fantastic. Are you ready? Strap yourselves in. I'll try and stick to about 10 minutes max, so I hope you're ready. If you need to grab a glass of water or your cup of herbal tea, grab it and let's talk. I'm going to get into my hoop. I'm going to zip up my tummy. Imagine I've got fresh, tightly washed jeans and zip it up, do up the button. Put my hoop onto my lower back. Put my right leg in front. Turn my hoop to the left and launch. This is a Power Hoop Deluxe. I am using this to help reduce my waist to hip ratio. I am also doing this to help reduce bloating, to get rid of any gas, etc. Yeah, and to feel so much better. So a power hoop is clinically proven to help reduce your waist to hip ratio. So that's just one top tip. You could do this hoop with me. I do this most days of the week, and you could just stand there and hoop with me daily. It will definitely help. Why? Because not only are you zipping up and waking up your core muscles, the way this hoop goes around, it's a weighted hoop. It goes donk, 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 donk around your body. It stimulates your core muscles so they contract. The idea is it redistributes the fatty amount of your body to help you reduce your waist to hip ratio. So there's a lot of reasons why this is good. I like to do it because generally I do get quite easily bloated or a little bit gassy in my tummy. I get a little bit uncomfortable. When I'm hooping, it gets it out. So sometimes you'll see me almost go like as if I'm going to burp. Some other people pass wind out of their bum. I'm just going to adjust my top because when I'm hooping, oh, it's snowing. Is it snowing where you are? It's snowing, guys. I just looked out the window. It's actually snowing. Wow. Go and look out your window and come back and tell me where you are. So I'm in the UK. I'm in a place called Swanscombe in Kent. And it's snowing. Wow. It's really wet out there, so it's not going to settle. But no, there you go. Sorry, bit of excitement for the day while I'm in the middle of hooping. Right, so that's what this is. Now, if you're interested in this, I can recommend it. I've been using them for 10 years. They're great. Okay, so if you want to know about that, just drop me a comment or send me a DM. If I don't answer you, it's normally only on TikTok. Sometimes I miss your messages. Just send me a DM and I'll sort you out a link for it. Right, so that's top tip number one. And I do this because it's easier for me to stand here hooping than be standing right in front of the camera, staring into it and talking to you because it's not nice. You know, anyone who's my sort of age, I'm just shy of 53. The end of this month, I'm 53. The last thing I want to be doing is staring into a camera all day. Not good, not good. So I find it easier to do the hooping. And of course, it's another way of using my core muscles. It really does as well help if you've got sort of non-specific back pain or you've got a bit of tummy ache, it really helps. The thought of doing it is like, oh God, no, but it really does help. The only times I'd say to you no is if you're pregnant, clearly don't hoop. And secondly, if you have any specific lower back issues, you know, with your vertebrae, so if any degenerative disc issues, etc., then I wouldn't hoop. Okay, so there's your contraindications. Okay, we're doing a sleep focus from Wednesday to Wednesday. So every Wednesday, I'm going to give you a Wellness Wednesday subject, and we're going to spend a week trying to improve that subject. So on Wednesday, I said to everyone, right, rate your sleep on a scale of 1 to 10. Number 1 being absolutely pants, there's like virtually no sleep, and 10 being, yes, you got up this morning feeling energized, revitalized, and you had a brilliant night's sleep. So talk to me, what is your score? And I think the reason I'm really thinking about this is, especially for my women watching me, anybody, I mean, not the guys as well, but especially for the girls, because most of you know I'm a women's health and fitness and general wellness specialist. That's my niche. But especially for my girls, 35 and up, your hormones are going to start being on a decline. They're going to be roller coasting up and down until eventually you go through the perimenopause into menopause and then beyond. So that will start happening. And one of the first things that tends to go a little bit awry is your sleep. You know, the saying, like we said this before, everything feels better after a good night's sleep, or sleep on it, then make a decision. But if you're not sleeping very well, it affects everything. It affects the way your body stores fat. It affects the way you think, you process your emotions, just about everything. So sleep is key. I had terrible problems with my sleep, from severe insomnia to all sorts of things. So now I've got a pretty damn good sleep routine, and normally it works for me really well. However, over Christmas, and I think this is probably just slight change in my routine, and if I'm honest, my sugar intake has gone up a bit. It has, and I'm quite sensitive to sugars, as most of us are. Right, guys, I'm just going to pause for 1 minute, change direction. If you can hear a noise in the background, just listen for a sec. Can you hear that? That's the chihuahuas snoring. Right, I'm going to go the other way. So I really am dialing down again and thinking, and with my PT clients and my MenoFit, Fit with 15 girls, we're actually starting a 2-week, I'm going to call it more of a back to basics, but basically we're doing a sugar detox. So we're doing a back to basics for 2 weeks. We're really dialing down on all our basic fundamentals. We're really closing that kitchen after dinner. We're not doing any nighttime nibbling. We've taken a few, when I say taken a few things out of our diet, I don't do restrictive eating. I do not. I don't believe in it. I think a balanced diet is really, really important. However, what we are doing is we've taken out all processed foods, and we're not having any for 2 weeks. Just 2 weeks to kind of give our taste buds a chance to sort of switch back on and feel better. So if you want to get involved in that, you can come and join us. You can either come and do personal training with me, or a much more affordable option, if that's out of your budget, is come and join MenoFit. You can join that for a taste a week. You can join it for 4 weeks, or you can just stay and come with me, and we do stuff every day. It's great. So if you want to get in on that and come and do this 2 weeks with me, just let me know and I'll sort you out a link and find an affordable way for you to do it. Or you can just check in with me on the Daily Hoop and Chat, and I'll give you a few top tips, but obviously I'm not giving it all away because this is my job. Right, so talking back about sleep. So when you close that kitchen, it's really important. You would ideally, and when I say ideally, I make ways of it fitting around your lifestyle. In an ideal world, we'd give it at least 3 hours before bed when we eat. So we'd eat and then we'd have 3 hours downtime and then we'd go to bed. And the idea is that when we go to bed, our body can just relax. It's not still working overtime at trying to break down the food. Some people will say to you, no, you can eat just before bed. Maybe some people can, but what I'm giving you is I'm trying to give you the information that seems to be the most positive, especially for women, and especially for women who are trying to balance their hormones. And if you've tried your own way and it's not working, what have you got to lose? You might as well give mine a go. I will never, ever recommend anything that I haven't tried myself. And I will never recommend to you anything that hasn't worked for a multitude of people. So, just give it a go. We're all different, but I'll find something to help most people. So not only would you ideally leave it about 3 hours before bed, you try not to drink any coffee. If you're coffee drinkers past midday, that's a biggie. You don't want your caffeine. After midday, you just drink ideally just water or herbal teas because they are hydrating. Tea, coffee, like pop, fizzy drinks and that, they're not hydrating at all. Don't drink fruit juices. Fruit juices, you think they're healthy. They're terrible. They're just like a glass of sugar. So if you want to eat fruit, eat whole fruit. And if I'm honest with you, should I tell you the truth? The only fruit I regularly eat is berries. I regularly eat strawberries and blueberries. That's it. I don't really eat any others. Occasionally I have a banana, but not really. And very, very, very rarely I have an apple, just for the fibre intake, because obviously fibre is really good. Right, let's carry on. Your sleep. The next top tip for your sleep hygiene is no phones. Guys, you're all watching me at the moment, probably on your phones, I would imagine. We're on these things all the time, aren't they? They're amazing, but also they're not. When it comes to bedtime, you want to have at least an hour of downtime without any screen time, without the TV, the laptop, your tablet, your phone. And the worst thing you can do is when you wake up in the night and you get on your phone, you're scrolling. I mean, have you done it? You do it, before you know it, like an hour's gone, you're just scrolling. You're like, oh God, where'd that hour go? The blue light that comes into your brain, wakes up your brain, stimulates your brain. It's not good. Another top tip is you could get blue light blocking glasses. Even if you're a non-glasses person, you can literally just get really nice glasses, but they're blue light blocking, and that will help. You still want to have downtime for your brain. Because even if you had your blue light blocking glasses on, when you're absorbing social media, etc., it's waking your brain up. You start thinking. So then what you do is you can't switch off. So another top tip, I'm going to give you another one, is download your brain. Get used to having a journal or a notepad next to the bed. Just write down anything that's on your mind, or any ideas, or anything you've done. You think, oh God, I must do that tomorrow. Write it down. Download your brain. Get it out so you do have a more restful night's sleep. And the last thing I'm going to tell you today is, if you do wake up in the middle of the night, I just said, do not go on your phone. And if you can manage to go to the loo in the dark without turning the light on, do it. But don't anyone fall down the stairs, for Christ's sake. You know, if you lose downstairs, don't fall down the stairs. Yeah, so there's some top tips today from me to you. I'm going to stop talking now because I know I've been going for about 10 minutes. I could keep going forever, but I'll try not to because you'll get bored. And that's it. So, Motivational Monday. I hope some of that helped. I hope you were listening. I just would like to say as well, if you would like to join me for some fitness, I have literally got something for everybody. I put up a post yesterday and I said, what stopped you exercising? I mean, I don't know about you guys. Some of you watching me will be health professionals and you'll be doing it and you'll know what I'm talking about. You see people, they come to all your classes, they love you, they're posting everywhere, and then they just disappear. And you're like, oh, what happened? And then sometimes a year or so or 2 years later, they come back and they're like, hi. And you're like, oh, hi, how are you? Lots of the excuses were, some people were really honest and said they're lazy, and other people said they had no time. I have literally got a solution to every single problem or argument you'll have, I promise you. Literally from the 1 minute daily challenge to classes. You know, I've literally got something. So if you're watching me, you think, oh, I like her. If you're watching me, think, I hate me, just scroll on past. Don't be horrible, just go. But if you think, I like her, she talks sense, come and train with me. I promise you, I've literally got something for everybody. And my personality type is, I want to help people. I care. I don't just get people's money and I'm like, see ya, off you go. Don't care what you do. I'm not. I want you to enjoy the classes. I want you to get fitter and healthier. I want you to thrive. And I just want you to feel fantastic. And it makes me feel good about myself when I've helped other people. So I think that's what makes me really good at my job. I've still carried on, and I need to stop talking. I'm going to say goodbye to my Insta crew, and then I'm going to go back over to TikTok last, because sometimes when you guys send me messages, I can't see them when it's finished. So let's just check. So all of my lovely people on, and Heather Hesmer, you're one of those people. I would love to know what stopped you exercising. Heather, she's going to kill me for doing this. She is such a lovely woman, and she brought absolute joy to me coming to my classes. She promoted me. She was positive. And then she just disappeared one day and never came back. And it made me really sad because I really like her. So Heather, I've called you out and put you on the spot. I'd love to know why you stopped exercising. Insta crew, I'll see you soon. Bye, guys. TikTokers, are you ready? It's your turn. I'm going to look at you right now. Did any of you leave me any comments today? If you're just joining and thinking, oh God, what's this woman doing? We've been talking about how to get flatter tummies, nipped in waist, reduce the bloat, and get better night's sleep. And we're doing, oh, I've got 2 messages, it says somewhere. Can't blooming find them now, I'll tell you. Where are they? So if you've commented on here and I don't answer you, would you do me a big favour? Just send me a DM and I will answer you, I promise. Yeah, I can't see any comments on there. So TikTok crew, I don't want to see you saying some of what I said today. And if you want to come and train me, let me know. I'll sort you out a way of joining me. See ya. There you go. And lastly, oh, hello, Gerald. How are you? Right. My Facebookers and my YouTubers, how are you? Are you good? I hope you are. If it always looks a bit nuts when I'm talking to you, it's because I've literally got 3 phones. So I've got my current phone, I've got 2 old ones. I go on here and I talk to you guys on my Facebook and my YouTube. I've got another phone, I'm on TikTok, and I've got another one, I'm on Instagram. So I'm like, don't know where I'm looking half the time. Are you all good today? How are you? Is it snowing where you are? Oh, it's stopped now. That's a shame. So I looked out the window and it was snowing. I was like, oh my God, it's snowing, but it stopped already. So that was disappointing. I was hoping to go out in a bit of snow. Are you feeling good today? Are you raring to go? Or are you thinking, here we go, another week? I hope that you're feeling good. And if you're not, let me help you. Whether it's your general health, whether it's exercise, whether it's a whole thing, let's put it all together. I would love to help you. All you need to do is just get in contact and talk to me. Send me a DM or put a comment in the comments. But if you don't want to put a comment, you don't want everyone else to see them, just send me a DM. I'll always answer you, and I'll look forward to seeing you soon. The next class I've got today there's two. If you live near me, I'm teaching kettlebells in the park at 5:15 p.m. in Castle Hill tonight. It's a half an hour class. And then I'm also teaching a Fab Abs online via Zoom at 6:10 p.m. So basically you could join me wherever you are in the world via Zoom. And it's interactive, it's great, and I will give options for everyone. So guys, see you soon. Bye.